Hello everyone and welcome back to another video. If you're new to my channel, my name is Kwanya and I cover all things holistic health and natural hair care. In this video today, we're going to be talking about back pain. I know all about it, okay? When it comes to back pain, it can really mess with your life, put you in a funky mood, mess with your appetite, cause you to be nauseous, have chills, not be able to be active with your children or your partner. It's aggy, okay? Aggravating. So I basically hurt my back on the job a few years ago, and I began to see a chiropractor in the location that I was in to help me with my back. Well, I relocated and I stopped my chiropractic care for about a year until I found another chiropractor. Well, now I am back seeing a chiropractor, in which I'm so happy for that. But this thing is a process, okay? Seeing a chiropractor is not an overnight pain-free thing if you have had many years worth of your back getting to where it is. So I want to talk about back pain a little bit, briefly touch on my experience with it, and then jump into the chiropractic care that I'm receiving. Also, it's the chiropractic care that I have received because both of my chiropractors work with two different approaches of taking care of my spine. So my back pain takes place in the upper back, mid back, neck area. And so this is mainly due to the pulling and the tugging and the lifting that I had with my job. I did a personal care assistance job. And many of you who are CNAs, proper lifting and all is important. But even with proper lifting, if you are having to do things on your own sometimes, it can cause wear and tear on your back as you are helping someone and lifting them up and rolling them over and all these different things. I really, really enjoyed that type of work with helping others. It just really took a toll on my back. So anyway, I'm on the other side of things now, getting the treatment for my back, and it has been a process. So the first chiropractor that I had was located in Tennessee, and they worked more with hands-on, with the back cracking and the neck cracking, things like that. Before they did my very first chiropractic plan, this was my first one. They did x-rays on my back to determine the curvature of my spine and different things like that. And they set me up for an appointment to discuss that. And after they discussed that, they put me on a plan to correct that. So I really enjoyed that chiropractor. If I was still in the state of Tennessee, I would be still going to this practice, and but I'm not, so I had to find something else. I didn't know there was another way to care for your back other than at a chiropractor, other than the popping that I've seen on the videos. I'm pretty sure if you have looked into chiropractic care, you have come across videos and things where you hear popping going on. They're popping the neck and popping the spine and all of this, and it can be scary. When I tell people about how I go to the chiropractor, the first thing they say is, "Does it hurt?" All the loud cracking noises have to hurt. It does not. It's actually relief. I'll talk about how it feels after the chiropractor appointment or adjustment in a second. So my second chiropractor works with a tool called the integrator. It is a metal type tool that recoils and all this kind of stuff. So he doesn't really work with popping my neck and pushing down on my spine. Now he does do the spine adjustment with his hands sometimes if he feels the need to, but it's not the main approach that he has. I want you to look into the integrator. I'll link some stuff down into the description box so you'll understand exactly the tool that I'm talking about. He basically takes this tool and goes to different areas of my spine, my neck, and does like a recoil type force. And it is not painful, okay? It is not painful. It has actually been very, very beneficial and also less scary for me. Anytime someone is about to push down on my spine or crack my neck, I go into a mode of, uh-oh, and I tense up. But with the tool that he uses, I have less time to tense up and get afraid. It's just kind of like on spot, boom, and then done. Versus someone telling me, okay, take a deep breath, and then we're going to deep out. I tense up, I get afraid. My mind goes into a state of, oh my gosh, what if my back breaks? Oh my gosh, what if my neck breaks? All these things that I hear from a lot of other people. So it's very different. So the aftercare of receiving my adjustment, I do deal with soreness, um, but I notice more range of motion. My left leg, I do walking and running, and I swim as well. My left leg gets stuck sometimes, and after I started this care with this chiropractor, it's called Bright Life Chiropractic. After I started care with them, I've been able to keep my leg from locking up because it's very painful when I'm walking or running and my leg just gets stuck, you know. So there's been a lot of things I've been learning while going to the chiropractor. I really appreciate how my chiropractor, his name is Jared Brown, how he educates me while he is doing my adjustments. And also, any questions that I have, he's also there to answer it. And one thing about me being into holistic health and being a student of life, not just a student of school, I love to learn about the body. So, when it comes to the spine, a lot of us don't understand that a lot of our issues that take place in our organs can come from something going wrong with the spine. And a simple adjustment can help to encourage your organs to do what they're supposed to do and for your systems to operate like they're supposed to. You can Google an image and it can show you how different parts of the spine goes out and it contributes or causes issues with other things operating properly, like your heart, your liver, your digestive system, things like that. Or if you have anything going on in the abdomen area, it's just amazing how the spine can be a contributing factor. So if you work on the root cause, then everything else can begin to adjust. So when I went into the second chiropractor, they did what they call like a nerve test on me, and they rolled up my back with these two little cold ball-like things, and it showed me where my nerves are most aggravated at and things like that. And I was like, wow, that is interesting. After that, I also had X-rays, just like my first chiropractor. And after the X-rays, we created a plan to get my spine back going. So since I've been going through the soreness, sometimes I feel very tired, things like that. I have been expressing this to him, and he does share with me the resistance stage and how the body is getting to a place where it's adjusting to something different. It's used to being one way, but now it's healing, and with healing comes a lot of different things, which could be feeling tired, which could be just whatever. Everyone is different, and so I am going through that process. But because I'm dealing with the resistance phase, it does not stop me from wanting to get my spine seen about because I feel so much better in that. Okay, so much better. So I guess you could say it gets worse before it gets better. But even in my worst, I'm feeling better. If that makes any sense. My leg is not locking up. I can move my hips a lot more. My back, I'm not able to. It's crazy. I'm not even able to sit the way I used to sit because I feel a difference in my spine. And like if I lean over to the left, I write a lot, kind of slumped over to the left. Yeah. But when I do that now, it's very painful. Okay. So I'm so grateful for these adjustments, and I just want to say that, take a good look at every part of your body, the spine included. Maybe put it on the put it at the top of the list to take a look at your spine and see how your spine is doing. Is it curved? Is it healthy? And speaking of curves, I learned that it needs to be curved one way from the side and from the front. Curves is definitely something they want to work on. I'm no doctor, so I don't want to get into too much detail about this because I don't want anyone to take my video here and run and diagnose yourself with anything. I just want to share what I am doing for my back pain because I know chronic back pain is something that many people deal with. It can mess with your life. And I just want to encourage you not to ignore that. We could take pain medications all day. We could become addicted to these pain medications or whatever. Or we can choose a healthier route, which is what this channel is about, holistic health, overall health. We could choose a healthier route and go and get our spine seen about by a chiropractor and pick one that you feel good at. You're going to see them a lot probably. I see mine 2 to 3 times a week. So you want to make sure you are comfortable in the setting. Also, if you are spending your money, of course, duh, you don't want to give anyone your money that is treating you like you're just another number. And I definitely don't get that at this location. It's more like family. So yeah, that's all for this video, you all. Take a look into chiropractic care for your back. Jump off those pain medications that can cause other systems in the body to not function properly. That is a natural way to care for yourself, a holistic way to see a chiropractor.